I brought something back from the mountains, something that makes people forget I exist. I came back from a solo trip to the Cascade Mountains feeling off, like I'd left a piece of myself in the woods, but I was fine, or so I thought. The first time it happened, I was at my usual coffee shop. I ordered my oat milk latte, paid, and stepped aside. The barista called out, "Who's next?" like she'd never seen me. I said, "Mine." She stared blankly. "I just took your order," I said. She shook her head. "Honey, you haven't ordered yet." I laughed it off. Must be tired. Then it got weirder. At work, I handed my report to Megan. "Thanks," she said, and turned to her screen. 2 minutes later, she asked, "Did that report ever come in?" I pointed to her hand. "You're holding it." She looked confused. "No, I'm not." My hands started shaking. I started recording everything on my phone. The worst was with Alex, my boyfriend of 2 years. We had dinner reservations for our anniversary. I texted him, "Can't wait tonight." He called back, "What are you talking about?" He had no memory of us making plans. No memory of our dinner last week either, or the trip we took last month. I felt like I was losing my mind. I went to my mom's house. "Mom, remember when I got strep throat last winter and you brought soup?" She looked at me with gentle pity. "I don't think you ever had strep." That's when I knew it wasn't just me. Something was erasing me from everyone else's memories. I Googled for days, found nothing. Then, scratching an itch on my scalp, my fingers brushed a small, hard bump right at the crown of my head. It was warm. When I pressed it, I heard a faint, high-pitched hum in my skull. I used a hand mirror and a wall mirror. There, under my skin, was a tiny, violet, star-shaped thing, pulsing. It looked like a dried lavender sprig, but alive. I found a dark web forum about oblivion parasites. They're creatures that feed on the energy of being remembered. They latch onto a host and slowly erase the host from other people's memories. The more they grow, the more they erase. Eventually, they'll start eating the host's own memories. I had to get it out. Now, I sterilized a scalpel, numbed my scalp with ice. My heart hammered as I made the first incision. Blood welled. I peeled back the skin, and there it was, attached to my brain tissue with fiber-thin tendrils. I gagged, but I kept cutting, pulling, until I could grip it with tweezers and yank. It came free with a sickening pop. It writhed in the tweezers, violet, star-shaped, about the size of a grape. I dropped it into a jar of alcohol. It dissolved instantly. I felt dizzy but clear. The hum in my head stopped. The next day, Alex cooked breakfast. "You look tired," he said. "How was your mom's?" I opened my mouth to remind him of our anniversary dinner, but the words stuck. He'd already forgotten again. The damage was done. Memories erased can't come back. Sometimes I catch myself staring at the spot where my scar is, wondering what else I've forgotten. The thing's gone, but I'm still fading, and I have no idea if it's the only one that ever existed.